This video looks at the patient information and professional resources that are available on the patient.info website and how those resources can be accessed directly from within EMIS Web, although the website's available to anyone, not just EMIS users. Patient.info is a website that's available to patients or professionals, although some of the content is clearly marked as being targeted at medical professionals specifically. We're going to take a look at how you can access the site from within EMIS Web and how you can send patient leaflets to your patients. If you're an EMIS user, you may have heard mention of Mentor Online in the past. This has been replaced in EMIS Web version 9.14 onwards with information leaflets. To use these leaflets via EMIS Web, you can either access directly via the external links option in the drop-down or access via the care record. And you'll see that you can print leaflets, email them to patients, or send a link to the resources via SMS. To access the leaflets and resources directly, without a patient selected, for example, you can go to the EMIS ball, select external links, and you can see the two options for patient leaflets and professional resources. Selecting patient leaflets here opens the website in a new window, and you can browse the resources, log in or register. There are options to print or download as a PDF, for example. Likewise, the professional resources option via the external links section takes you to the patient.info website, but opening up in the section specifically for medical professionals. When in the care record, you can access information leaflets from all tabs apart from medication, diary, and documents. Click the information leaflets button on the ribbon and it opens the browser window with the active patient details displayed at the top to remind you that you're in a patient's record. Type a search term into the search field. Resources available are displayed in the panel on the left, divided into patient information resources and professional ones. As you can see here, there are often dozens or even hundreds of different resources relating to your search criteria text. So if you want to narrow the choice down, you need to type in something more specific for your search. So I'll change this to salbutamol. Selecting an item from this list will present that resource in the main panel. The icons here indicate whether this is general problem information or medication information. And if you scroll right down to the bottom of the information section, you'll see the document ID, when the contents were last checked by the patient.info clinical review team, and when the next review of that information is due. As well as being able to move back through the pages you've just browsed, there are three key options in the top section here. You can opt to send to the patient. This creates an email using the patient's email address from their record, although you can add or amend the email address manually here if you need to. You must tick the box here to confirm that the patient consented to receiving this communication. The email will be sent from an email address that includes your practice name. So as you can see here, this is the email that I've just sent and received myself. It's from the Ashfields Primary Care Centre EMIS system that we're using for this video. The email sends a link which takes the patient to a PDF version of the information leaflet that they can then download and save or print themselves. You also have the option to print the leaflet there and then. When you do this, you'll be prompted to save the fact that this information has been shared with the patient onto the patient's care record. A word of warning here though, at the time of recording, this feature didn't appear to be saving into the patient's record. And finally, you can copy the link to the leaflet. This is the same link that's sent in the email option. And then you could use your local SMS solution to send it in a text message, for example.